premise of the booklet that I wrote, The Myth of the Toronto Condo Bubble, was to deal with the misconception of truly what was happening in Toronto with the condominium market, and trying to discredit the disinformation that was taking place. Well, generally speaking, I publish shorter versions of market analysis every month or every 60 days. And I was asked to speak at a fairly large real estate convention of financiers and developers and sort of market makers in December, and part of what I spoke about was the origins of this book. And after I had done that, I decided what I wanted was I wanted to make it more widespread and in a language that the everyman could read. You know, I don't know the answer to that. I find it one of the most troubling things. It's not just the media, it's also people in general. There's a tremendous amount of misunderstanding about the condominium market. It's like if a large developer was building 10 apartment buildings in Toronto, making that kind of financial commitment, people would clap their hands together and say, good for you, you're building apartment buildings for Toronto, that's fantastic. Yet when we build 10 new condominium buildings, there's mistrust and distrust and anger about it. And I don't see the disconnect or the connect. A condominium building is nothing more than an apartment building that individuals buy the apartments. It's a great thing for the city. It's a great thing for Canada. And I think that there's just a misunderstanding about what condominiums are providing for in Toronto and who they're providing that service to. I just think there's a lot of misunderstandings. The issue in Toronto is it's not a condominium single-family home issue. It's a combined issue of everything that we're doing. So if you go back 12 years or 15 years and you look at the stats for what we're doing in Toronto, we're selling somewhere between 35,000 and 45,000 homes a year, new homes a year in Toronto. And in 2000, we were selling 30,000 stick houses, stick and brick, single-family, detached or townhouse type properties, and 10,000 high-rise condominiums. And today, we're selling the opposite. We're selling 30,000 or the mid-20s thousand high-rise condos and 10 to 15,000 single-family low-rise homes. It's interesting that when we were building 30,000 single-family homes in 2000, no one was screaming that we were building too many single-family homes. Again, economists and Bank of Canada people and ministers of finance were clapping their hands together, very happy that we were building all these single-family homes. I don't understand the difference. If we're still selling the same number of homes overall in Toronto, why does it make a difference whether they're condominiums or single-family homes? If people are buying them, it means people want them. And I think truly there's just a misunderstanding that when you see a condo being built, people's first reaction is, oh my God, who's buying all these condos? Like there's bands of foreign interlopers taking over our country. I don't fully understand what their fear is, but all of these condos have been sold, just like all the houses in Brampton and in Mississauga in 2000 were sold. There's no difference. Condominium projects are very disruptive to your lifestyle. So if you live on a street and a condominium building is being built on your street, you're going to have annoying traffic interruptions. Your car is going to get dusty and dirty. You're going to have noise issues. You're going to have a personal level of unhappiness due to possibly some visitor parking or street parking being taken. These are all very selfish, greedy motives that human beings possess. It's not for the betterment of the city. Believe you me, what we're doing to Toronto now by building this number of high-rise buildings, they're not going to go away. Once they're built, and they're going to house people, and they're going to deliver people to the street to use the services of the city, the restaurants, the bars, the stores, the businesses, and so on. This is all such a massive boost to Toronto, and any other city you go to in Canada or North America would give their left testicle, if they had a testicle as a city, to experience what we're experiencing here. Yet us in Toronto mistrust it and think there's something very uncouth about this. There's something sneaky going on, and that somehow the citizenry of this city are going to be mistreated by the condominium overlords.